This is really nice time to see you at Jaipur Literature Festival, the 15th edition.
My pleasure.
And you recently published your autobiography.
Yes.
Really.
Yes.
So I couldn't read that, but I had to get the copy. But being a pop singer, indie pop singer, how difficult it is being Remo.
It's not difficult at all. It's because Remo is a pop singer, so it's the same thing.
But pop singing has been considered as a secondary kind of thing when it comes to Indian film music.
Not for me.
Not for me.
Not
That
for me.
you change the scenario, you change the entire thing, and you change the angle of the artist, audience, and everything.
Thank you, sir.
So that's your contribution. Being Padma Shri. Padma Shri was awarded for your contribution to the Indian pop music.
Thank you.
Right.
Yes.
So starting from Konkani folk, reaching to film music and some levels in indie pop, how do you feel? How do you look back at the entire your career? What's your?
I did not start with Konkani folk.
Yeah.
I started with my own songs,
Okay.
which were original compositions in English
Okay.
about the life around me, what was happening in Goa and things like that. My second album was of Konkani folk.
Yes.
On one side and on the other side, at that time there was cassettes. There were no
Yes.
CDs
Yes.
yet. So one side of the cassette was Konkani folk.
Yeah.
The other side of the cassette were Portuguese songs,
Yeah.
which I'd grown up with as a child in Goa, as a youth in Goa.
Right.
And so most of my albums were in English, and my own compositions.
Okay.
And I was not tempted to shift to Mumbai and to join Bollywood.
Okay.
No, for me that was another world.
Okay.
You know, there is that
Yes.
world,
Yes.
there is that music,
Yes.
and that is my music, and there are so many other people's music. It doesn't have to be everything, everybody doesn't have to be in Bollywood. And that was all. And luckily for me, at that time, my pop music, the people identified with it, you know.
Exactly.
Because my topic, my songs may have been in
Yes.
English,
Yes.
and it may have been rock and pop, but my topics were very Indian, were very local, what was happening in
Yes.
India. And so a lot of people identified with it.
Do you think Bollywood gave you more popularity, more identity due to that Hamma Hamma or Pyar To Hona Hi Tha, something like that? Means pop music altogether different and Bollywood film music altogether different, two
Yes.
different genres.
Yes.
How do you put it or how do you look at it?
See, Bollywood is a huge industry.
Yeah.
You cannot compare it to the pop and rock industry in India. The sheer magnitude and size of the industry is a million times bigger than the pop
Yes.
and rock industry. So obviously, when I did my first Bollywood song, I was amazed at the power of Bollywood, you know,
Exactly.
because I'd been doing my pop and rock songs for a few years already, and I had a select audience.
Yes.
After I did Jalwa, I went to Mumbai on a trip, and I was in a taxi, and at the traffic lights when I stopped, you know, there are these little kids who come and clean the windshield and
Yes,
ask for
yes,
money.
yes.
They recognized me.
Exactly.
Oh, Jalwa ka aadmi hai, andar taxi mein Jalwa ka aadmi hai.
Yes.
I was it because I appeared in the film for just in 5 minutes, you know,
Yes.
hardly anything. And I realized the power of Hindi cinema, of Bollywood.
Exactly.
But still, that did not tempt me to move to Mumbai and to go
Your
fully
first
into
is pop.
my own songs, not pop, no, my own,
Your own songs.
my own songs, not only in pop.
The second most important part, awards and honors, as you rightly said, people at large started recognizing you because of Bollywood and all songs. But how do you think awards, how much they matter for an artist?
I think an award is like somebody giving you a tap on the back, you know.
Okay.
You've done a good job.
Yes.
If a sweeper is sweeping well,
Yes.
there are people who will sweep all around the chairs.
Yes,
They will
yes.
not sweep under the chairs.
Yeah.
But if you have a sweeper who sweeps under the chairs,
Chairs.
you want to go to that sweeper and say, good job.
Yeah.
So that is what an award. does. It's a recognition, appreciation, especially when it comes from the government and something like the Padma Shri.
Right.
I think it was not only because of my contribution to pop and rock, but because of the nature of my lyrics.
Exactly.
You know, they were against drugs,
Yes.
they were against communalism,
Yes.
they were against exploitation of women.
Exactly.
You know, the messages in my songs. I
You
think
have
it was
connected
always-
with politicians also, politics, that India against corruption by Anna Hazare and all.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
And
Not India against corruption and Anna Hazare.
okay.
That year,
Yeah.
the Election Commission of
Yes,
India from
yes,
Delhi
Yes.
invited me or requested me to be the election icon, the voting icon,
Exactly.
the youth icon in Goa.
Yes.
So that is what I was doing.
Right.
I urged because there was a total drop in the 18 to 25 years youth. They were not voting. They were disgusted with politics and politicians. And they asked me to be an icon, requesting them to vote.
Yeah.
So I accepted, I became an icon, and I wrote a song also about that. And I'm proud to say that that year we had the highest voting turnout of
Exactly.
18 to 25 years old.
Yes.
And they voted a corrupt government out of power, and they voted another government into power. I won't say the names.
Okay.
But after they did that, the new ministers sold themselves to the other government.
Yes.
At that time, the youth was really, really frustrated and disappointed. And those who I met personally told me, we will never vote again. And I will say, and I will never ask you to vote again. Because I'm as disappointed and as frustrated as you. I will never ask you to vote again. Because we are not asking normal people.
Exactly.
Because we are not voting for normal people.
Right.
Please excuse my language, but we are voting for prostitutes.
Oh.
You know, people who at least prostitutes sell their bodies.
Yes.
These people are selling their souls, their hearts,
Their
our
nation.
votes they're
Yes.
selling, our belief in them. No more.
That should be not. Recently we lost our veteran singer, lyrics.
Yes. Yes.
What's your take on that? How will you recognize her contribution to music, rather film music?
There are many stories about her
Okay.
regarding her contribution and about how she did not. She used to boycott. You know, the whole country knows these stories.
Yeah.
And there is also the fact that she had a very high-pitched
Exactly.
voice, which you don't hear a normal Indian woman having. No Indian woman speaks
So
or sings in that high voice.
Yeah.
But her influence of singing was so strong
Yes.
that no other singer was accepted by the music directors if she didn't have a voice of
Yeah.
pitch,
Yes.
you know.
Yes.
So, and I heard her earlier recordings. She was a great singer, really a great singer, a fantastic singer. And all these other stories are there floating around, but they don't take away from the fact that she was originally and genuinely a fantastic singer.
Last question.
Yes, sir.
What will be your message for the aspirants in
For the
pop music?
aspirants in
Newcomers
pop
in pop music.
My message has always been the same, and I will repeat it again. Please be original.
Yeah.
Find your own style.
Yes.
Just because rap is in fashion, don't go into rap. Just because something else is in the fashion, don't go into that.
Yes.
Write from your heart. You know, if you're writing lyrics, write them about what you believe in,
Right.
and not just about what is in fashion. The music also, write from yourself, and don't do only cover versions.
Exactly.
You know, cover versions have a plus point.
Yes.
Many old songs would be dead and
Yes.
forgotten. By doing cover versions, we bring them to life again.
Right.
But if you do
That
cover
is not
versions,
everything.
yeah. But if you do cover versions, please do them again with original arrangements and improve them. Improve them. And that is not everything. You can do a cover version, but do your own songs also. That is
Thank
my
you.
that's my advice to the youngsters.